Hi everybody, it's Jill with Greenwood Girl Cards, and I'm coming on tonight to share some tags that I created. And I'm first going to show you the products that I used to create them, and then I'll go through the tags really quickly. I'm sorry it's been a while since I've made a video. I think I shared with you guys that my parents are both going through some surgeries this summer, so I've got, I'm busier than usual. And I am trying to work on my Christmas tags that I need in November, December. But I'm just not creating as many as I normally would. I'm going as fast as I can, but I do have some ready to share with you tonight. So I'm just coming on really quick to do that. It's about almost 11 o'clock at night on a weeknight. So anyway, these are the products that I use. This is an adorable stamp set with a font that's very narrow and tall, kind of similar to like what Ray Dunn uses. And I really liked this. This is from Paper Sweeties. It's papersweeties.com is their website. And I use this joy right there, and I hope to use more of them in the future. And then I use this stamp set, which is from the cat's Pajamas. This is their website, if you can see that good. And I used this sentiment, Love Never Melts, and I did stretch it out and cut it into 3 so that I could arrange the sentiment the way I needed it to go. So I think this one's called Happy Freezin Season, and that's probably the number right there. So if you're interested in that. And then I use these dies. Now anyone that knows me knows that I love heart dies, number one. Specifically, I love primitive heart dies, and over the last year and a half, I've asked Sizzix through their customer service section online, and a couple other companies if they would create a scalloped primitive heart die. And one of the other places I asked was on Nicole Silhouette's YouTube channel. If you guys follow Nicole, a lot of people I know do. She is a die creator, and she creates for all sorts of companies in different countries. I think Sweden, and I forget where all. She's mentioned where she designs for, but I left a comment on one of her YouTube videos a while back asking for scalloped primitive heart dies. So anyway, this set recently came out. I bought this fairly recently, a month ago, maybe a little longer, I'm not sure, specifically to make Christmas tags. I don't remember what the name of the store is. I'm very sorry where I got it, but I think it was an AliExpress purchase of mine. I do try to buy from American companies, but nobody has come out with scallop prim heart dies in America. I've asked different comments, different places trying to get these made in the U.S. So I still am hoping that a company in the U.S. will do something. But for now, I ordered these so that I could do a particular tag that I wanted to make for Christmas with scallops on it. So anyway, I wanted to let you know that the largest die here will fit on an A2 size card front, but only if you tilt it a little bit at an angle. So it's a little too big for the front of an A2 card. So you have to go down one size to the smaller size in order to get it to fit. So this is what it ends up looking like if you were to cut that out. And specifically if you're trying to do a shaker or something like that, just be aware that the largest die is too big. At least the one that I received is. And it just doesn't quite make it. It's just a little too big. So just be aware of that. It's okay because there's lots of other dies to choose from. There's a total of 5 dies in each set. So the other thing I will say is that they also, the layering set is double stitched, so it makes a stitch on the inside and the outside, but they don't, in my opinion, line up very well. This should actually be a little bit smaller, each one of these, than it is, in order to leave a nice edge so that you can really see the scallop. So from a layering standpoint, they don't really work. So I'm just letting you guys know that it's a great set of dies to be used separately, but and you can see I did use them together, but the sizes don't line up to give you, you know, the size that you kind of need. So just be aware of that. You know, everybody's design style is different. Everybody's creativity is different. So there's nothing wrong. These are both beautiful sets. But if you're the kind of person that really likes the layers to kind of line up, these two sets don't really go together in that respect. They're beautiful separately. You can use them together, but you're not going to end up with kind of that 1/4 inch, you know, layering. Or even 1/8 inch layering, depending on how you like it. So just to make you aware of that. Again, thank you to Nicole, again, for doing this, because I have wanted scalloped Prim hearts for years now. So I was very happy to see these. I'm hoping a US company will also come out with them, because I do like to order locally rather than, you know, ordering from overseas and having things shipped. So anyway, all right, enough talking. I'm chattering way too much. So this is one of the cards that I made. You can see how I used the Love Never Melts sentiment and how I stacked it so that it would take place down the face of the heart. I used a little foam snowflake and a gem. I embossed both the card. So I had cut the heart out of a bunch of pieces of cardstock, and then I saved them, and then I inlaid a red one into the piece of green. So I try to reuse my, you know, I try to make use of everything that I'm cutting. So I did make a couple of cards, and I have enough to make a few more. So this will be one of my Christmas cards. And here are the tags that I created. So this is what they look like, and it's very similar to the card. Like I said, I use different ribbons and trims. This is actually a wired ribbon I got at Hobby Lobby that I twirled around a little, actually around my poker tool to make it twirly here. But it's actually a wired, you know, tinsel like. That's not the right word, but you guys know what I mean. And then I couldn't find my jump rings, so I just tied the bells to the bottom scalloped, and that's what's so nice about having the scallop. And I just like the way the scallops look. I just think they're really sweet, and it just makes a nice presentation when you have those scallops and not just the solid lines. So I layered those up, so I'll just go through really quick and show you these ones. This one has red and white gingham. This one is a green gingham with the red. And they're all pretty much the same. I used some different ribbons, different trims depending on what I was doing. I was playing around with different things. There's some yarn on this one. And I like that they jingle and make noise. The kids at church really especially love it when stuff has jingle bells on it. So it's fun for the giving tree if you have tags and stuff that make noise, because the kids really enjoy that. So anyway, so that's those are all the traditional colored ones that I made. And then I made this card using the Paper Sweeties Sentiment Joy. And then I cut just a snowflake out of cardstock and out of felt, and then I laid the felt on top of the cardstock and glued them together. And that gives it a little more sturdiness. It helps the felt stand up better. And so that's this card. And I really like that stamp set from Paper Sweeties with these sentiments. It's going to be a great one for making ornaments and just different Christmas tags, or even decorating the front of coffee cup tags. So I'm excited to use that stamp set some more. And then I made some traditional shabby chic ones, and I used Carolyn's paper from Tea Time and Dolls, and that's an Etsy store, and I've linked her paper series before, but I will try and link it when I upload the video too if you guys are interested. It's a set of a bunch of different papers, and you can order it either portrait or landscape depending on how you want to craft and what you're going to use it for. But so I used her papers, I used snow cone cardstock from My Favorite Things, and Sweet Blush from Paper Tray Ink. and I used watercolor paper to cut out the hearts. Oh no, this one is Paper Tray Inks. No, I think actually it's Michael's 110-pound cardstock. So that's just a white cardstock. But on these ones, the ones that are the Christmassy ones, this is actually watercolor cardstock. So really thick watercolor cardstock. And the die did a wonderful job cutting through that too. So the dies just worked beautifully. So I just made a few shabby chic ones, and I used a lot of the same things. I had ordered, hi Erica, Scrap Diva 29. She had shown these little hearts on her channel with the snowflakes on them. Or maybe it was She Crafts who I saw them first. I can't remember, but I ordered some of those when I ordered these scalloped hearts, I believe. So that's just a little gem with a snowflake on it, and I thought that would be really cute for Christmas tags. And then these ones just have pearls on them. So, and then just different ribbons. I used some of that yarn, that crinkly yarn that I just love, and then this is just some tulle that I had in my stash that has little hearts on it. So, you know, and these could be used all through the winter. Love Never Melts is a generic sentiment, so that you're not just limited to Christmas. If you wanted to use these for Valentine's Day, if you wanted to use them just to send someone a cheer up card or a cheer up tag with a little gift. So I just thought that was the perfect sentiment, and I appreciate the Cat's Pajamas. I just love some of their sentiments, so I ordered some stamp sets. Sometimes I just order the stamp set just to get the sentiment, but anyway, I really love this Love Never Melts. So that's all I have to share with you guys tonight. I do have some other tags started, and I had hoped to finish them and just share both sets of tags tonight, but I just ran out of time. So I will be back again very soon. I hope everybody is having a good summer. I want to give a shout out and send love to my friend Elise, and I send love to Sybil and Susan and Sherry and so many people that are fighting cancer and just different illnesses. And I just lift everybody up in prayers. Shout out to Muriel. Muriel is doing a ton of Christmas tags. She's way ahead of me. So I hope you guys will check out her channel, Miss Cooper's Coop. Also, Tammy, I think, and Marilyn G and a bunch of people just did a Christmas YouTube hop showcasing a new, I think it was a new Frank Garcia and Prima set, scrapbook set, papers and stuff for Christmas. I'm so busy, you guys, I haven't watched any of those videos yet, I don't think. I don't know when I'm going to get to it, but I hope to see them. And then Sybil, hi Sybil. Sybil's going to be doing a Christmas series with several people too. Right now I can't remember off the top of my head who's participating in that, but check out Sybil's channel, Sybil B. I will try and link things below at the bottom of this video. I always put lots of information in my comment area of the video. If you hit the down arrow, I usually have links and different information for what I've created, as well as anything I might refer to in the video. So I hope you guys are all having a good summer. My heart and prayers go out to anybody that is struggling with loss. I send a shout out to my friend Robin. To anybody that's just really going through hard times, choose joy, count your blessings. There's always something to be grateful for. And, you know, it's not an easy life here, but there's good people around you. There's always love, and you have your family, your friends, and hold on tight to them. So I wish you guys all joy. I will be back with you very soon. You make my heart smile. Bye-bye.